Hi, welcome back. In our previous video, we saw the basic CRUD part of JSP with AJAX. In this video, I am going to teach the advanced CRUD using JSP with AJAX. Now here, I already created the project Student Advanced CRUD, and I have created the index.jsp page. The same design, what I designed in my basic CRUD, the same design I just copy and paste it here. This is the simple form. The form consists of student name and student course and fee. These fields, right? These three fields we have, right? We have one button, right? Add button, right? After fill the form and click add button, it goes to the function add student. I have created below, right? Okay, we already studied this stuff in our basic CRUD, right? JSP AJAX CRUD, we already studied this stuff. Now here, advanced CRUD part, what we are going to learn here is, here if you fill off the form, click add button, it coming to the function add student function. Here it goes to the particular URL add student.jsp page. Now here what I am going to do is, here first I am going to go to the package, source packages, right? Here this is the folder which has web pages. We have another folder which is a source packages. Here source packages, I am going to create the new package, right? This package, right click, new Java package. I name it as here as beans. The beans. This package I name it as beans. Click finish. After that, I am going to create another package which is a DAO. So you have to new is a DAO. Right. DAO package. Click finish. Right. We have created the two packages inside the source package. Right. First one is a beans package. Another one is a DAO. Right. Now what I am going to do is, here inside the beans package, I am going to create the class, right? So click on the beans package, right click, new. We have to select Java class, right? We have to create the class. Here is student class, right? Student class, right? Click finish, right? Okay, student class, click. Inside the student class, I am going to create the 4 variables. So first I am going to create the integer variables id. After that I am going to create the string variable student name. So st name. After that course, we have a course. After that we have a fee, integer fee, right? Okay. After that, after create the variables, we have to generate the get and set method, right? So how to generate is, right click, insert, select the option insert code, this one. If you select this one, here you have to set here is, select here as these properties you have to select here is get and set, this one, get and setter, right? This one. If you click on this one, here you have to check all the stuff. You have to check all this, right? You have to check all, click generated. Here it generated automatically like this, right? It's generated. It's a get id, set id. Here get st name, set st name, get course, set course, get fee, set fee. All the fields should be there, right? After that, what I am going to do is, here we have to generate a constructor as well, right? So select here, right click, insert code, constructor. Okay, we have a constructor. Okay, we need a constructor also. You have to check all the stuff, click generated. Okay, this is a parameterized constructor. We have to set it here, right? After that, what I am going to do is, here I am going to do another stuff is, we have to do another things here. After the set fee, here we have to right click, we have to insert code, we have to generate the toString method, right? Click on this one, generate all the stuff. We have to click generated, right? this method we are used to just print the values, right? Okay, we used to just print the values to string method, right? This is simple stuff we have to do, right? We have created the constructor, get and set method. After that we have created the toString method, right? Okay, these are the things available in our student class, right? After that, what I am going to do is here, I am going to go to the DAO, this one, right? DAO class right here, right? Select the DAO class, right click, new, select Java class. Here I am going to create the name student DAO. This class I am going to create, right? You have to create like this, you have to write like this, simple, right? Okay, student DAO, right? Click finish, right? Now what I am going to do is here, now before write the code inside this student DAO class, I am going to create the database connection first. So let's go to the DAO package, right click, new, Java class. I am going to create another class connection. You have to create a class connection. You have to write otherwise DB connection. DB connection class, right? Click finish, right? Our DB connection class have created successfully. Now here I am going to establish the database connection, right? So here what I am going to do is here, now I am going to write the database connection. Here before I am going to write the connection, here I already add the MySQL connector as well as a JSON simple, this simple jar file. We already added all the stuff here. You must add all the stuff here inside the library folder, right? Now what I am going to do is here, I am going to write a static method, public static. You have to write static connection. You have to write here is get connection. Open and close bracket. Right. Now here we have to add this one as import SQL connection, this one, right? After that what I am going to do is here we have to write connection object. Inside here we have to write a connection object equal null. Right. After that we have to write the register the driver. So class dot for name. Here we have to write MySQL dot JDBC dot driver. Right. Now we have to generate the try and catch block, surrounded start with try and catch. Right. After that we have to write the database connection part, right? So we have to write connect. We already create the object above, get it here, equal driver manager dot get connection. Right. Now here you have to write the URL. So you have to write JDBC dot MySQL dot localhost. My database is reside on the localhost. This is all the stuff we studied in our previous tutorials. So here what is the database name? CRUD. This is our database name, right? CRUD. Okay. So this is my database name, CRUD, right? Inside the localhost, right? It resides on localhost, right? After that what I am going to say, we have to write the user credential of the MySQL server. So root is a username, password is a blank. It's a default username and password of MySQL server, right? We already studied this all the stuff. Now we have to generate the catch, right? Okay, perfect. This is the thing we have to do. After that we have to return this one. So we have to return the connection, right? This connection we have to return, right? So we have to write return. We have to type the keyword return. We have to write con. Now we here error go away, right? This function return, right? Take return, right? Connection, this connection you have to return here, Okay, return connection, right? After that, what I am going to do is here, let's back to our student Dove class, right? Now, inside the student Dove class, I am going to create the connection object. So I am going to create the connection object, connection, you have to write the object name, CONN, right? Here, it asks to import the class. You can add the class here. Add import for java.sql connection. You just click on this one. Here the class will be added above, right? So instead of instead of writing like this, so you can write import java.sql. You have to write the asterisk. Right. If you write like this, you will be able to access all the SQL classes if you put the asterisk, right? This is the efficient way to write. Okay. Now here I am going to write the prepare statement. Prepare statement PST. I have created the object PST. Right. Now I am going to create the one method which is a insert student. So you have to write public int, you have to write insert student, which take one parameter which is student. After that you have to write the throws. You have to write the throws. Here we have to write SQL exception, comma, class not found exception, class not found exception. Right. Now you have to write. Okay. Instead of writing try and catch, you can write this way also, right? Put that throw method and you can write SQL exception as well as a class not found exception, right? Now here you have to add this class, right? So you have to click on this one. The student class will be reside on the beans package, right? The student class will be reside on the beans package. So here if you click on this one, here it import for inside the beans package, you have a class student, right? What are the properties available in the student class, you can access here, right? Click on here. Now the errors go away, right? Now what I am going to see here, I am going to establish the database connection. I already created the student DB connection class here. I have to call it to in this student DAO, right? So how to call it here is, you have to write, we already created the connection object above. You have to write here con equal, you have to write this this class, right? DB connection dot get connection. This name, the name of the class DB connection. Inside the DB connection we have a method called get connection, right? Click on this one, right here, get connection. Okay, right. Now what I am going to do is here, we establish the database connection perfectly well here. After that I am going to write the int status equal 0, the status which is return, right? This one should be the which return, right? The int should be return. Okay, so you have to write int status equal 0, right? Now what I am going to see, you have to just Control X to cut off, Control V to paste here, right? Now I am going to write here is, you have to write create the variable string, you have to write SQL, create the variable string variable SQL equal, you have to write the insert query here. Okay, inside the double quotation mark I am going to write insert into which table I am going to insert the records table, right? Here you have to specify the columns, these columns, right? Student name, course and fee, right? So this all the stuff we have done our basic CRUD part. So course st name, course, comma fee. Here I am going to write values. You have to write the parameters 3, right? Okay. After that, what I am going to do is here. Now I am going to write the prepare statement. So you write pst equal connection dot prepare statement, this SQL variable, right? You have to call it inside this bracket, right? After that, what I am going to do is here, we have to write the parameters. So you write pst dot set string first. Now here, what I am going to do is here, we have to build the project first. Run, we have to build here, clean and build, right? It's no problem, we have to build it. Okay. Now, what I am going to do is here, we have to write or get this student dot this get st name, right? Okay, get st name, right? Once you create the student class, you have to build it. I forgot to build it, that's why I build it now. Once you created this one, you have to build, right? Go to the run and clean and build, right? Clean and build the project, right? You have to build the project, okay? Then only this class will be built, okay? Then only you will be able to access the get and set method, right? Now we have to get student dot get, we have to get the method, right? This is coming from this class here, this method get st name, right? We have to get it here, student get st name, right? Now after that I am going to write anything is pst dot set string. Here we have the second parameter, we have to write student course, student dot get course, right? After that, third parameter set int, you have to write third one should be the fee, so you have to write student dot get fee. After that we have to write status equal pst dot execute update, that call this method execute update, which we add the records into the database, right? If you call this function, right? Now here after that we have to write return status, right? Now here these are called as parameters. This sequence of the parameters follows the sequence of the columns in the database table, right? Now here student dot get name follows first one, get course followed by second one, get fee followed by third one, right? After that, if you call this function, your data is inserted into the database, right? Record is inserted. After that, what I am going to do is here, I am going to create the page, which is a add student page. So here this is my index.jsp page. Here what I am going to do is here, if you click add button, what happens is it goes to the function add student. Here the student function, here it's called the URL add student.jsp, right? This all the values we have serialized and send into add student.jsp page. This stuff we already studied our basic CRUD operation. The same thing do here, right? It goes to this function, right? So here this page I am going to create now. So let's go to the web pages folder, right click, new, select as JSP. You have to write here is add student, right? Click finish, right? Now let's, all the stuff we have to remove it. Now let's open the JSP tag and close the JSP tag over here. First I am going to create the JSON array list. So we have to write JSON array list equal new JSON array, right? Now here we have to add the class, select this one and add the class here, right? It's added successfully over here. Now what I'm going to do is here, we have to sending the values, this all the form values we have to sending here, right? This is all the fields, right? ST name, course, as well as fee, right? We have to receiving in this page, right? So how to receiving is here, we have to write the variable, create the variable ST name, student name equal request dot get parameter, you have to write the same name, you have to write here. Okay, what is the field name over here? You have the same name you have to receiving here, right? Okay, this is assigned to this variable. Now let's copy this one, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste over here, right? Now this one should be the course, second one course, here also course. After that fee is a integer, so you have to write int fee, you have to write integer dot parseInt, you have to write request dot get parameter, here we have to write fee, right? Now what I'm going to do is here, after that I'm going to write the JSON object, I'm going to create the JSON object, obj equal new, just copy this one, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here, you have to create the JSON object, right? Now here you have to add the class, it's added successfully, right? After that I'm going to add the student class, we have all the properties are there inside the student class. So here I have created the parameters constructor here. Now I need another constructor in the above here, empty constructor. So how to create here is right click, insert code, constructor, you have to just click generate, right? This is empty one, okay? This is empty one. Let's run and build. You have to build the project, right? Now let's go to the add student.jsp page. Now I'm going to create the class student, create the object stud equal new student class. I created the object stud, right? Now what I'm going to do is here, now I'm going to set the values. So this is the object I have created. So here stud, inside this student class we have some set methods. So you have to call set name, st name, we have this name, right? We are receiving the values from our index page, st name we have to assign to this variable we have to call it here, right? We have to set name here, right? The same thing, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here. This one should be the stud set course, the second one set course, this is a course, right? After that third one should be the fee, this Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here, third one should be the fee dot set fee. So here this is the one fee, right? This is how we have set the values, right? We are receiving the values and we have set the values, right? After set the values we have to add these values into the database. So we have a class student dow class here. Inside the class we have a method insert student, right? So what I'm going to do is here, let's back to our add student.jsp page. We have to create the object of student dow class, right? So we have to write student dow, create the object, let's create as d equal new, this same class, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here, right? Now what I'm going to do is here, click on this one, add the class here, right? Here it's added successfully above, right? Okay, it's reside on this package, dow package, right? In this class, right? Now what I'm going to do is here, simply we have to add the try and catch blocks. Now here we have write ex dot print trace. Right. Now here I am going to call this method insert student method. Right. We have to call it here. Right. Record is added into the database. Right. So we have to write here int status. We have to create the variable int status equal. We have to write here is this object D. This object D dot. Here we have a method, right? Inside the student dev class we have a insert student method. It's there, right? If you select this one, right? Here we have to call the properties. This one, right? Stud. We have to call inside here stud, right? What is the value you are receiving here? You are passing to the relevant variables. We have to call it to here. It is all the values are set into this object. Stud object. It's all the values are set into this stud object. This object we are passing inside the method, right? Insert student method, right? Record is added into the database, right? That's the thing we have to do here. After that, we have to call the obj. This one obj dot put. We have to write here is success name. Here we have to write success. It's back to our index.jsp page after add the records into the database, right? So we have to write here out.println, so write the JSON. We have to pass as a JSON, right? Success message we have to pass as a JSON format. So we have to write list to JSON string, right? That's the thing we have to write. After that, out dot we have to call the flush method. Right, that's the thing we have to do. Right, now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Let's execute the program. Here is the index page, right? So here select the index page, right click, run file. Right, now it's executed successfully. Student advanced CRUD index.jsp page, right? So here first I am going to add the student name. I am going to enter the student name as Raja. Course I am going to add as JSP. Fee I am going to enter as 20,000. Click add button. Here record added, right? It's working perfectly well, right? Now let's check. Now let's refresh the table. Here Raja JSP 20,000. It added successfully, right? I hope you guys understood well. I will continue in my next video, in my next lecturing. Thank you for watching.